thumbnail, the icon, the channel icon. I mean, your logo. It's really important. Stick around.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's Brian G. Johnson helping you to stake your claim, amplify your message, and inspire action. The very thing that's needed if you're going to succeed, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're growing an offline or online business, anything worthwhile online begins when people take action on your content. Now, here's the thing, when you're creating a YouTube channel, it's really important to understand the science behind a well-optimized YouTube logo or icon versus one that's just thrown together. Now, you're not going to do that, right? I mean, you're going to take the time to create something that's awesome to grow your channel. That's why I made this video. Now, the dimensions for a logo on YouTube are 800 pixels by 800 pixels. You can upload a JPEG. However, I really recommend that you upload a PNG. PNGs traditionally look far better. They're a more superior image. So create a PNG, and again, you can do that at canva.com. If you've never used Canva, good news, it's free. Number two, better news, I've created a tutorial. It's in the YouTube card for thumbnails. However, you can use that tutorial to guide you in crafting a logo or a YouTube channel icon that's awesome and really represents what you're creating. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about how, why, what are some of the thought processes before you get started. But I want to mention that if you haven't seen my previous videos on branding, I'm going to link to those in the YouTube card as well. Check out the one, YouTube branding. It's about a value proposition, and you really want to understand the overall strategy with YouTube branding before you make a channel banner or a channel art or the icon or thumbnails, because all of these are pieces of a puzzle. They're not individual items. You don't crank out a thumbnail just because you can. You don't make an icon. You want to think about all of these as pieces of art that fit together to create and convey why someone should subscribe to your channel and what's awesome about it. And we want to make it simple. So check out that video now. Channel branding, powerful, dig it. Okay, so what's the big deal about the icon? Well, number one, the icon shows up perhaps more often than any other piece of asset, digital asset. That is a fancy word that designers use to confuse us normal people. It kind of means like the imagery, the banners, the logos, etc. And it shows up all over the place. Now, if you leave a comment on someone else's video, well, there's your logo. Now, every time you upload a video, well, YouTube creates a brand new, what's called a view page, and right below your video, you're gonna see the logo or the icon. So you wanna make sure it looks good, it's easy to remember, and it's unique and different. Here are some of my thoughts and how I designed mine. Originally, when I got my icon back from my fancy designer buddy, he sent me one that was black and yellow, and I said, no, I want grayscale. And again, these fancy terms from these designers. Now, grayscale, that simply means it's an image that's black and white. And I wanted black and white because the YouTube website, the background is white, and I wanted my logo to really blend in with the background. So we created a logo on YouTube that's simply black with a white background that matches the background of YouTube, and the result is tremendous. Now, lastly, your YouTube icon or logo is also going to be embedded inside of your channel art. And this is where you really want to think that you're not just creating channel art or a logo or an icon, you're creating all of these things to work together. Again, that video on branding, check it out, it's awesome. And it will help you to move forward. So think about a design that incorporates the icon into your channel art as you move forward and build these things out. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about the channel art and how to create something that really stands out, best practices and more. And you can find that video in the YouTube card as well, unless you're watching it like as soon as it comes out and then Well, I might have to make it so. Now, hey, if you're brand new to Brian G. Johnson TV here on YouTube, I release videos all the time and often. Now, if you haven't subscribed, why not hit that red button right now? It's all kinds of fun, I promise. Poof! Pixie dust.
Brian G. Johnson.